forward and right across the Wisconsin state line. So this is a tornado warning for Joe Davies and Stevenson counties until 6:45, and then a downstream tornado warning, and that is for Greene County. That is going until 7:15. Now we can take a look at the velocity data. What we're seeing in here is that there is a circulation showing up. It is now just off to the west of Oneko, sitting right about in there. Now, this is a very rural area right along the Wisconsin state line. I'm going to track that forward. So that's going to be coming into Oneko here probably just the next minute or so. Then beyond that, moving up into Twin Grove, coming right across Route 26 as that moves off to the north and east. So if you are in Oneko, if you're along that Route 26, if you're in Clarno, also if you're in the Twin Grove area, anywhere there, you definitely want to get to your safe place right now. Now let's take a look. Let's circle this area and see if there's anything showing up in terms of debris or anything like that. And so, not seeing anything clear cut here. There are some lowered values, but I'm not seeing anything that was really, co-located, really well co-located with that rotation. And it's also a little tricky because we are shooting way up. We're looking. You notice how the bins here are very, very large. So this is a pretty long way from the radar. And the farther you are from the radar, the higher you are in terms of where the slice is in the storm. So we're looking at the middle part of the storm and seeing rotation in the middle part of the storm as opposed to looking at the lower level of the storm. So there's definitely a rotating updraft here, but again, I'm not seeing any clear-cut evidence of debris at this time. But certainly you do want to get to your safe place. So let's get in even a little bit tighter and take a look at what's happening here near Oneko. And so, just off to the west of that Route 69 is where this is going to be. Now, it does look like it is going to be passing to the south of Monroe. I'm going to go back several frames, and so we can follow the trajectory. And I think it is pretty well aligned with where we've got the outline here for the tornado warning. I think it's pretty well aligned with that. And so again, on that path, it is most likely going to continue off to the northeast, and taking that forward off to the northeast. I'm going to move this down just a little bit here. That's going to be coming into Clarno, and looking at Clarno here on the maps, I see that there are just a few homes along say Clarno Road and just a little east of there. But again, this is a highly rural area. This is pretty much out in farm country. And again, it does look like it's going to be to the south of Monroe as that continues northeast. Let's check one more time. Again, I'm going to circle this, and we'll see if there's any evidence of debris. And really, what we're looking for is that area right in there where we're seeing the tightest rotation. And so looking for a debris signature, not, seeing anything that is, clear cut, anything that's sort of proof positive that we do have that. Definitely it is a rotating storm. And there is now a new severe thunderstorm warning associated with this as well. Severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind and quarter-size hail. And again, that is now coming into Oneko. So if you're in Oneko, please get to your safe place right now. Also got a new update here from the National Weather Service. Weather spotters reporting a funnel cloud, and let's see, there's no location on that. That is going to be, again, coming near Monroe, but it does look like it's going to be most likely just to the south, maybe southeast of Monroe as that continues off to the north. So we'll continue to keep a very close eye on that storm. Now, looking at the larger picture, there is a tornado watch that is in effect that is just into the northwest part of our area. There is not now a watch for most of the area. See the tornado watch there that is near Dubuque, also extending down and into the Quad Cities as well. There are some cells that are out ahead of this area of storms here. There are some storms that have been firing up, so we're going to want to watch those very, very closely into the Rockford area and also to the north towards Janesville. And looking at the model forecast going forward, We're expecting to see that activity in the northwestern part of the area, but then gradually coming across the region as we go deeper into the evening. Now, one thing that we're not seeing as much of, it's not nearly as unstable as it was last night. We do still have a lot of wind, though, in the low levels and the mid levels of the atmosphere, so that low level shear and that deep layer shear contributing to the potential for severe weather tonight. But again, there is not now a watch across most of the area. There's just a tiny little section of the northwest part of the area near Galena where there is now a tornado watch in effect. So we'll continue to watch all this very closely, and we will have more updates as necessary right here.